I've been on I've been on a Marvel kick recently, haven't I? Yeah, I have. So I know there's like a bunch of things coming out at the moment to do with Marvel. So I thought I would just put them all into one video where I'm reacting to three different specific things to do with upcoming Marvel projects. I hope this does okay and makes sense to be doing. But yeah, recently I finished watching WandaVision. Why does everybody hate Wanda? I fucking loved Wanda. I fucking loved WandaVision. I was absolutely devastated at the end of WandaVision, and I already knew that her kids were like kind of still alive. Didn't know about Vision though. However, obviously, there is the other Vision, and we have VisionQuest. So the three things I'm going to be looking at and reacting to in this video are the X-Men castings, Avengers Doomsday, the trailer, and then also VisionQuest's trailer. I think I might watch VisionQuest and then Doomsday's trailer. Either way. Record? Amazing. Again, everything is so fucking dark on the screen that except from the castings, because that's an article. But anyway. So first off, if we're looking at the castings for X-Men now in Marvel. I got really confused when I was talking to my friend about this the other day because I saw there was rumors of, I don't know how to pronounce her first name. Is it Indy Navarrete? Julienne. Croissant. Croissant. Okay, so she pronounces it Indy Navarrete. Okay, so I saw rumors of Indy Navarrete possibly being cast as Mystique. So I got a bit confused because that is not the case, even though I literally fucking saw that she was cast as Rogue. Still good with that. What I said to my friend was, Loki, some of the casting was kind of slay because they cast bisexual actors in bisexual characters' roles. That's because I got confused about the castings, but it's a little bit true. So yeah, there's not even like a whole photo thing with all of them. Lovely. So yeah, we have Kit Connor as Scott Summers, which is Cyclops. He is canonically bi and canonically polyamorous because yeah, him, Jean Grey, and Wolverine are in like a little polyamorous sandwich together. I know the main deal kind of goes down between Jean and the guys separately, but there is still some like queer shit going on. So I was kind of like down with that, and I would have been semi pleased about Indy Navarrete playing Mystique because Mystique is also canonically bi, also canonically obviously not technically a man or a woman. So in like true slay fashion, it would have been amazing. But if they were going to have a Mystique, it would have been slay to cast like a gender fluid non-binary person. At the very least, a trans person, you know? That would have gone so hard. Then we have Christopher Abbott as Charles Xavier. I did see a little bit about people's conflicted feelings about this. Partly that apparently, this is the thing, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I did really like James McAvoy's Professor X. Apparently, James McAvoy currently would have been the right age for the Professor X of this period of time, but I don't know. If you're a bigger and longer standing Marvel comics stan, feel free to give me some more of that information. I'm very much aware. I know fuck all. I know fuck all. And I would love to learn more about the canon of what's going on with everybody. Yeah, I only even really know about Mystique's bisexuality and stuff because of my Evil Bisexuals video that I put out last October. I feel like there's been some more evil bisexuals since then, or I've discovered some more. So, alas, I will not be redoing that video, but maybe I'll do something adjacent to it. But yeah, I think. Do we have a photo of this man? No, we don't. Fucking incredible, Marvel. Thanks so much. We've got one to zoom in on. I know nothing about Christopher Abbott. I do not recognise him from anything. So good for you, sir. I hope you do well. Obviously, we know Jean Grey is played by Sadie Sink, thanks to Spider-Man Brand New Day and my spoiler review video about that. Samara Weaving is Emma Frost. I have been vaguely aware of Emma Frost. Don't really know anything about her, but looking at some of the comparison images, so it's this lady here between like her design in the comics. Amazing. Thanks so much for having one shitty photo. Here we go. But like the main photo that's been going around, I'm like, yeah, I see it. I think this casting is pretty good. So yeah, here. Although I don't think it's that difficult to cast a skinny white blonde lady, but I have nothing negative to say about this particular skinny white blonde lady being cast. Again, don't think I've seen her in anything. If I have, my brain doesn't work. Like I said, Indy Navarrete is Rogue, which gives me questions based off of the original live action films, because those films are when they first find her. So what's going on? what's going on with the timeline here? Like, the more I've been getting into some of like the Marvel lore around all these characters, the more I'm just finding out everything is just fucking confusing and nobody knows what's happening. I'm like, amazing. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. No idea what's happening. And then we have Maya Boyd as Storm, who fucking gorgeous. They kind of just went, right, what happens if we cast the sexiest people ever? You know, what if? And then we also have Adam Driver playing, it was something, it says on here, he's playing Nathaniel Milbury, but there was a name, like a supervillainy name for his character. It was something like Magician. I have no idea who this is supposed to be. I was dreading it slightly. I was like, are they really casting Adam Driver as the new Magneto? No. Thank God. Thank God they are not. Apparently as well, there's more X-Men casting news to come, but couldn't wait to introduce this first group of actors so far. And it's their own separate movie, apparently. Okay, I did not know that. But yeah, I really liked Thunderbolts. I also did a video about that. The power of friendship prevails. Yeah, I didn't know it was going to be its own separate X-Men film. But okay. Okay then, bitch. So, we do have Sir Ian McKellen coming back as Magneto, apparently. But here is VisionQuest.
Before you started working here, I remember when you'd come in all the time with that redhead.
I was a different person back then.
How about now? Anyone waiting for you tonight?
No. Home is just me.
I have already seen this, I'm not gonna lie.
It's like I'm losing my
Who am I? I was an Avenger, but I'm not a hero anymore. I have his face, but not his virtue. All I have is his name.
Welcome home, Vision.
This house is getting crowded, Vision.
Ultron! Human avatars only.
Sir, I cannot overstate the dangers of keeping him around.
Yes, but he is
Dad? Papa? Peepaw?
I'm a stranger to myself. That family wasn't real.
You sure about that?
I had a father, a machine called Vision.
Muzzle tough. It's a boy.
How is this possible? Free us all and save your son. Or supposed to understand my purpose.
With a genocidal maniac inside your head.
Nothing bonds a family together quite like mortal jeopardy.
So with that, oh my god, before I start playing that again, but slow, I don't remember the end of Agatha All Along. If Billy put Tommy's soul into somebody's body, I feel like he did, because they've definitely used an actor who vaguely looks like who I think I remember that happening to, but I have just watched WandaVision much more recently, and it did end with her made up vision kind of planted a seed into this other vision's mind. That vision was physical, and Wanda's vision obviously disappeared with her world, and so did her son's. But as we know from Agatha All Along, Billy's Wanda-like powers made it possible for him to put his own soul into a body possibly the same for his twin brother Tommy. I think there is a very good possibility of all four of them reuniting at some point. I don't think in VisionQuest. I think some of the plotline was supposed to continue with an Agatha All Along season 2, which we know it's not fucking happening. But yes, this vision that was made by, was it Sword? Fucking Sword. Bastards. Kind of was awoken to the idea of any existing vision is both vision and also not vision. They have the same hardware as the original vision, so they can unlock his memories, but they don't have any physical similarities to the original vision, or like there's no original software. I can't remember what it is. There's some kind of link as well with the Infinity Stone. I don't know, or whatever the other stones are called. I don't know anything about the stones. I'm not gonna lie. But that vision then fucking ran off. He abandoned his mission because he's now having an identity crisis. He's like, I am Vision, bye. So he seems to have gone to England, ? I know Vision had an English accent, and I don't know the law, but why did he go back to England? And how is Tommy Scottish? Or who I'm assuming is Tommy. So yeah, we know that now all four of them in some capacity are still alive, I think. I, again, also haven't watched the other film that had Wanda in it that kind of goes against everything that happened in WandaVision or repeats the same fucking story. WandaVision is canon to me, the other one's not. Haven't seen it, doesn't exist. I'm joking. So I'm assuming that they are all alive? ? Truly, honestly, deeply, I hope there is some project in the future where they end up as a happy family again, you know? Also, the campness that was WandaVision is exactly what I want in all of the other Marvel films and TV shows. I just want that campiest shit just everywhere. I want them to lean into the multiple actors for like one character and multiple of the same actor as different characters. Like, I just want them to lean into the ridiculousness that is that, because we've now had like what 3 or 4 Fantastic Four casts. Just bring them all back, bitch. Just do it, because that's exactly what they did in WandaVision. They brought back Wanda's brother, but it was played by Evan Peters, who did play Quicksilver in a different show or film. And I remember watching it, no idea what else this was about. I just remember he was in it. So I found that so funny. And the fact that WandaVision is obviously a TV show, so people could comment on him being recast is so funny. And I think there was a little element of this in, I think, Deadpool 2 or Deadpool and Wolverine, which I also still haven't seen. But I saw a clip of this where Deadpool thought Chris Evans's character was going to say that he was Captain America, but then he talks about being the Human Torch. Like, I just want that. Like, Deadpool had so much camp in it too. WandaVision has so much camp. Like, I just need that. Guys, the brand new Spider-Man Homecoming, when they had all 3 Spider-Mans, live action Spider-Mans, and they were like, camp. I need this. I just need everyone to lean into the ridiculousness that is the multiverse and the multiple castings. I need it. I just need it in my life, okay? Anyway, VisionQuest. I remember when you'd come in. Okay, so he's in Scotland. Also, this is fresh in my mind because I've just watched WandaVision. So he did this little heart and a little note about, like, on the, I can't remember if it was planning permissions or something of their house in WandaVision land, Westview. Was that it? And then we have the little carved in heart W and V. I have no idea when they were there. When was anything in Scotland? I don't know. But I'm devastated. I'm a different person back then. Yeah. He also appears to just be living in a fridge. Just chilling. Oh, so he has like an internal home? Interesting. Oh, so this is all internal. Ah, okay. Who the fuck? Who are all these people? I recognize the lady on the left, but I can't think what the fuck she was in recently that I watched. Why does he have staff? This is all in your mind, Vision. Why do you have staff? Ultron. So he's keeping somebody around who created him.
Ignore me. I realised later on that they mean Ultron. I just haven't seen any of the other stuff about Ultron. It's fine.
See, this family wasn't real. Are you sure about that, bitch? You have a son. I also think it's really funny that obviously they both kind of like named one twin each. He suggested Billy and Wanda wanted Tommy. And I just think it's really interesting that Billy is the one that has his mother's powers, and Tommy in his new body kind of looks more like the father. You know? So I just thought that was interesting that they picked names for each of them, but it's almost the opposite one that was then like them. The Hat Man. Oh. The Final Vision. Oh, is that the reference that everyone's making whenever they sort of woke up from Wanda's spell? It's like, weren't you killed by Ultron? So is Ultron, was that it? And is Ultron the old dude there? Was that who he means is like fart? But then he was talking to him about. But then the red version of him was there? I don't know. Either way, I fucking love Wanda and Vision and Tommy and Billy. Look, all I want, all I want is things to end happily ever after. I just want Wanda to get what she deserves, i.e., love, happiness, and a family. You know, people really hate Wanda and Jean Grey for their actions, and I just couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Nobody could make me hate these bitches, okay? Anyway, on to Doomsday, which I can't see shit of. Xavier's school for gifted youngsters. Okay, so they are involved in Doomsday somehow. I'm assuming after Doomsday. After Doomsday, I'm assuming is then where the X-Men film comes back. Oh, we've got our main man back as well as Charles Xavier.
Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
I've fought with many warriors in my time.
Pedro Pascal. Oh,
Than all of us put together.
there's so many people in this film.
They died facing enemies
How
and
they
threats that scared me far less than this one. Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing if we do not stand together. Put aside your petty squabbles.
Oh,
And pursue
who did they
nothing
cast as
except this.
Mystique?
If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters. But mark my words. We're going to need a miracle.
And I've heard there's a few miracles out there, including Wanda. Okay. Slow down the playback speed. Play again. So do we think this is the present universe's school? Because it's all the old X-Men that I keep seeing popping up here, you know. This Charles Xavier, this Charles Xavier. I don't know if I saw Magneto, but I know he's coming back. So Ian McKellen. I know they are bringing back Cyclops with the original actor from X-Men. And the Jean Grey from that era is a bit pissed she's not been cast again. Right, so it seems to be the full... We got fucking Ant-Man, emo bitch from the new Avengers, and our new Captain America. People think he's going to be sidelined because Chris Evans is back. There's a lot of theories about who Chris Evans is going to be in this. Whether he is Loki after changing his form, whether he is... There's a few, like, post Captain America versions of himself, like Hydra, something or other. I don't know whether that could be him, or whether he's somebody else again in disguise. Or I was hoping he was going to be the Human Torch of his Fantastic Four. And then who have we got here? We've got on the left is the new Avengers, in front Fantastic Four, and then just a random selection of other people. Thor, Ant-Man, new Captain America. They died. There he is. Oh, also, this is so funny too. So I didn't even know if they were returning with this dude for anything for ages. I did see that film and I enjoyed it. So for me, a lot of Marvel just always felt like only the previous Avengers. And I just never I never cared about that particular group of Avengers. But other Marvel plot lines and storylines I find a lot more interesting. So I did like his film, and I heard that Channing Tatum has been doing everything possible to be Gambit and get Gambit on screen, and this is the only time it's actually managed to finally happen. So good for you, Channing. Good for you, girly. Who the fuck are some of these people? Who is that? I feel like that's yeah, the Lady Avenger. Who is this? These are people from a film I have not watched yet. I'm assuming Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. I haven't seen it. I really should say those. I should go watch those. Again, a lot of the time we're not sure who's actually actively going to be in the main narrative a lot. It seems like a lot of them are kind of like tokenized of, oh, look, we've brought them back too. We know you bitches have been complaining that we haven't done another film or done another season or done a crossover. So here you go, bitch. We're bringing everyone back and we're going to kill a bunch of them, you know? Like, I'm waiting for them to like just kill off a bunch of characters that they can't be asked to keep producing films and shows of. Yeah, who is this? One, I'm not gonna lie, Mystique looks bad. What the fuck is that?
Apparently it's the same actress from the original 3 X-Men films, which I think is cool, but who did makeup and costume?
What is that? I can't up the brightness anymore. What is that? What is that wig? I don't know, man. Like, great, she's wearing clothes finally, I guess, but like, why does she look so bad? Oh, here he is, Magneto. I haven't watched the Ant-Man film either. Have I? I feel like I've watched Paul Rudd's Ant-Man in something, but now I can't remember what. So I don't know who this is. I'm assuming a daughter, but I don't know. Don't know, girly. Hold on a sec. Okay, I don't know who half these people are after this point. Who is that? Gambit? I think it's Gambit from like the funny little head thing, maybe. I don't know who this is either. Oh, it's Cyclops, obviously. I don't know who this guy is. Is that? Oh, is that Mr. Doom or whatever the fuck? Hey, pal. This is the thing as well. Everyone has been talking about this moment. Why does he look like that? It's like me thinking that other man was Bradley Cooper. It's like, girl, did you get too much under eye filler? What's going on? That's another reason why people are like, oh, it's not going to be Captain America, like the real Captain America. It's because he looks slightly off. It's not going to be him. I don't know, bitch. But genuinely, he just kind of looks weird. And I don't think it's the hair and the beard. You know? Oh, I did a little rhyme. Oh, he looks really weird, and it's not the hair and the beard. And that's it. Okay. So yeah, there we go. That's all of that. I think those are most of my thoughts in general. I do have a lot of thoughts about WandaVision generally, WandaVision and Agatha all along. And then I guess maybe even post VisionQuest, maybe I'll have a lot to say there. If you would like to see me discuss my thoughts as somebody who doesn't really know a lot of this background lore stuff of Marvel, if you want to see me talking about the like Wanda and Vision, at least trilogy of TV shows, let me know. And let me know what other films you think I should be checking out or TV shows I should be checking out. I think I did start putting on the old Daredevil. I don't know why, I just put it on. I think maybe because I keep seeing people talking about how he and the Punisher, were like besties in something. So I wanted to try and get a little bit of background before watching the Punisher film and TV show. But I don't know. I don't know what order you are meant to watch things. This is what stresses me out about comic books. I don't know how you start. I don't know how you start. Nothing and everything is canon. I'm just confused, okay, guys. I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude who has no idea what's going on. I blame my friend Ashling for having a special interest in some of the Avengers previously. So she knows a bunch of stuff I know nothing about. And talking to her, I mean, she also is a Stucky shipper. I've learned a lot of things in that realm. They're so gay. Like, they're really gay. they're really gay. Marvel are wimps. They don't make enough people gay. You know, like they make a lot of things homoerotic, but rarely make people canon gay. So I don't know, chicken shit. You know. But yeah, give me your recommendations for things to watch. I did watch Hawkeye, the TV show. I really liked that. Very diverse. Again, cancelled. Did not get a season 2 because they didn't have the same budget for paying the lead guy who's kind of a weirdo in real life. But yeah, there's definitely certain elements or parts of these franchises that I do really like and find very interesting. And it's like it's always a metaphor as well for a lot of people's experiences as marginalized people, I guess, in a lot of ways. But they just rarely have the balls to like actually give us that representation for a long period of time. Like, they did bring in a bunch of stuff, but then they were like, you know what, never mind. Never mind, girlies, don't worry about it. So yeah, all I'm hoping for, honestly, I mean, you clearly don't see half of the stuff that I'm hoping to see in Doomsday in this trailer, so who knows? But like, I just really want them to lean into the multiverse bullshit. I remember they also referenced Kick-Ass in WandaVision, which I thought was really funny. Like, I just want more of that. I just want more silly little moments referencing the multiple different projects over the years and how many of these actors have played multiple roles in these different projects. It would be extremely camp and would make me like super happy. That's all I want. If you're not going to make it gay and trans, then all I want is a bit of camp. Bit of camp and a little bit of fourth wall breaking, I guess. A little bit of self-reflectiveness of the media, you know? Just want it. I want something a little bit funny, tee-hee, ha-ha. You know, something a little bit silly. But, you know, I guess we'll see. Will I go to the cinema for Doomsday? I guess it depends how busy I am around that period of time and how busy my local cinema is, because sure, I'd go watch it in the cinema at my local small indie cinema, help keep them running, keep them afloat, but we'll see, I guess. I'm sure it'll probably be on at that cinema for longer than most things too. So yeah, this was my thoughts on the upcoming projects from Marvel, the castings, the trailers. Yeah. But yeah, whilst you're here, don't forget you can go and check out my Thunderbolts video from last year, as well as my few different Spider-Man Peter Parker videos that I've now put out. Do I need to make a new playlist? Do I need to make a new playlist that's for Marvel related videos? I guess I probably should do if I'm going to keep doing this. Help me. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.